I moved into this building to disappear. No drama, no noise, no past. I just wanted silence. And for a while, that's exactly what I got. Until the night I realized, the man who lives across the hall from me, he's not living alone. And now I can't unsee what I saw. The first time I noticed him, I didn't think much of it. Mid-30s, wore a black hoodie, always looking down. We passed each other in the hallway once, and he didn't say a word. No nod, no eye contact, but something about him felt like he was listening to me breathe. He never made noise, never got mail, never took the trash out. The door to his unit was always locked, always dark. But every now and then, when I stayed up late to work, I'd hear things. Started small, scraping sounds, like furniture being dragged across the floor. But it never stopped. Some nights I'd hear it for hours, rhythmic dragging and then silence. And then footsteps, slow, uneven, like someone limping or trying to remember how to walk. I asked my landlord about him. He paused, looked confused, said the unit across from mine, 3B, hadn't been rented in over a year. I told him I'd seen someone living there. He said maybe I was mistaken. I wasn't. One night I stayed by the peephole. I know it sounds weird, but I had to be sure. At exactly 2:57 a.m., the hallway light flickered, and the door to 3B creaked open. Not all the way, just a sliver. Through that crack I saw an eye, just one, unblinking, and then something moved behind him, taller, thinner, something that didn't look human. It stepped back into the darkness before I could register what it was. I should have called someone, the police, a friend, anyone, but what was I going to say? That I saw a shadow behind a man who isn't supposed to exist? I tried to sleep, but I couldn't. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw that thing, that movement, that shape. The next night I heard breathing, not mine, not from the hallway, from inside my apartment. I turned on every light, checked every closet, every cabinet, nothing. But when I came back to my room, the window was open, and there was a single footprint bare on my floor. I stopped sleeping altogether. Every night was a war zone in my mind. What did I see? Who lives across the hall? And what the hell was that thing behind him? A week passed, then two, nothing. I started to think maybe I imagined it all. Sleep deprivation, stress, paranoia. But last night changed everything. It was 3:01 a.m. I heard the dragging again, but this time, it was coming from inside my walls. I put my ear against the plaster. There was whispering, not in English, not in any language I recognized, like chanting, low and guttural. I backed away, grabbed my phone to record it, but the moment I hit record, it stopped. Then I heard a knock, 3 soft knocks, on my closet door. I froze. I live alone, and I never closed that closet. I wanted to run, to scream, to do anything, but my legs locked up. I reached for the handle, opened it slowly. Nothing, except, on the floor, was my toothbrush, covered in what looked like ash. I haven't used that toothbrush in weeks. It had gone missing. I thought I lost it. I didn't. That's when I heard his door open. 3B. I peeked out through my peephole again. He stood there, facing my door, just standing, and right behind him, a face, not human, gray, sunken eyes, no mouth, just 2 slits where a nose should have been, and it was staring directly at me, through the wall, through the peephole, and me. I dropped to the floor, heart pounding, every inch of me shaking, couldn't breathe. I don't remember falling asleep, but I woke up this morning to silence, complete, terrifying silence. I checked the hallway. His door was closed. The footprint was gone. The window shut. To the outside world, everything looked normal, but it's not. He's not alone in that apartment. I know what I saw. I know what I heard. And if you're watching this, you have to believe me, because I don't think this is over. And I don't think I was supposed to see what I saw. If something happens to me, please remember this video. Share it. Tell someone. Don't let them say I imagined it. Don't let them erase what's real. He's not alone. And now, neither am I. Last night, something knocked again. But this time, not just once. Not from the closet. From every wall. 3 knocks. Always in threes. As if whatever it is, knows I'm still here. Still awake. Still watching. I turned off all the lights. Sat in the corner of the room, trying not to breathe too loud. That's when I heard it. The door to my apartment creaked. Not slammed. Not kicked. Just creaked. Like someone was letting themselves in slowly, carefully. I didn't move. Didn't even blink. I thought maybe it was just my mind. But then, something dragged across my bedroom floor. Not footsteps. Not shoes. Flesh. Whatever it was didn't walk. Pulled itself. The air went ice cold. Every part of my body screamed to run, but my legs felt like they were full of stone. And then, it stopped. Right in front of me. Couldn't see it, but I felt it. Breathing. Watching. Waiting. I whispered, "Why me?" And I swear, something whispered back, "Because you saw us." I don't remember what happened next. I must have passed out. When I woke up, everything was exactly as I left it. No broken doors, no marks, no trace, except one thing, a note slipped under my door, typed, no signature. It said, "Keep quiet, or next time, you'll be part of the wall." I haven't left my apartment since. I've blocked the windows, sealed the vents, but I still hear them. In the pipes, in the ceiling, in the walls. You're probably thinking I'm crazy, that this is just a story, that I'm just another person online looking for attention. But ask yourself this, what if I'm not? What if right now, in your own home, behind your own walls, you're not alone either? Before you scroll, before you forget, check your closet, check your vents, check the mirrors. And if you see something staring back at you that shouldn't be there, don't scream. They like that. I haven't slept in 3 days. Not because I'm scared, but because I know what happens when I do. The second night without sleep, I started hearing voices. Whispers from places that used to be silent. The sink, the outlets, even my phone when it's turned off. I thought maybe I was just breaking down, that the stress was finally catching up. But then I noticed something. They weren't just whispers. They were names. My name. And yours. I started recording everything. Hours of footage. Wall vibrations. Tiny movements. Breathing under the floorboards. But every time I try to play the files back, they're gone. Corrupted. Erased. Like something doesn't want me to prove this is happening. Then came the knock. Not on my door this time. Not from the walls. From inside my bedroom mirror. 3 taps. From the other side of the glass. I covered it with a blanket. But it didn't stop. Because last night, I watched my own reflection blink. Before I did. Smiled at me. Not a reflection. Not me. Something wearing my face. I've started marking the hours. Writing notes to myself. Recording my thoughts the old-fashioned way on paper. Because the tech isn't safe anymore. It watches. It feeds. And now, I think it wants out. I know what's in 3B. I know why no one else hears the sounds. Why the neighbors pretend not to know him. Because they're not pretending. They've seen. They've made their deal. They're part of it. And I'm not. Which means I'm the next one they'll try to silence. If I disappear, don't believe the headlines. Don't believe the police. Don't believe anyone who says I left voluntarily. I didn't. And if you're watching this, you're already a part of it. You've seen too much. They know now. So tonight, when you're getting ready for bed, don't look in the mirror. Don't listen to the whispers. And for God's sake, don't answer the knock.